It's Katie from Beauty in the Boutique, and today I'm going to share with you the things that I do that make me feel slightly more confident in my body, in the hope that something might inspire you. Now, just to give you a quick little backstory on my body confidence, I have really struggled from the age of 18 with how I see myself in the mirror. And for those of you who know me, you'll know that I suffer from a skin condition called psoriasis, and at some points in my life that psoriasis has pretty much covered the entirety of my body. And I actually am having a period of remission at the moment, which is really cool, because it means for the first time in about 10 years I've actually been able to go out and show my legs, which has been really quite amazing for me anyway. But because I've had so many years of living with psoriasis, it kind of has, if I'm honest, it's warped a little bit of how I see myself in the mirror, because when I look at myself I'm always looking for those marks on my skin. So what I do is I have to really work at feeling better about my body, and to do that I do essentially 4 things. When I look in the mirror, it's really easy to look in the mirror and think, oh, I don't like that about myself, or I want to change that. But what I work hard on doing is looking in the mirror, and instead of going to something that I don't like, I try to focus on something that I do like. It's little things like that, and why you could be listening to things and thinking, oh, that's not going to make any difference to me, but over time it really does. When you look in the mirror, if you just get out those negative thoughts, you have to work hard. It's like a muscle, and the more you use that muscle, then it's going to be easier. And just keep looking for things that you feel good about when you look in the mirror. It could be your smile, it could be your ears, that you like your ears, anything. And if you really are struggling to find anything at all, simply look in the mirror and smile at yourself. And this in itself will make you have more positive feelings towards yourself. And it's really important that you do this, because it will change over time how you see yourself. The second thing I do is I practice standing taller. And that might sound a bit weird, but when you have a good posture, it just makes you feel a little bit more together. It makes you feel slightly more toned in your body. Even if you're not particularly toned at this moment, when you stand up tall, you actually engage different muscles, and it just makes you feel better. And I'm going to show you a quick tip of how I do that. So if you find yourself slouching, as I quite often do, you're going to do one simple movement, and it's going to change everything. You're simply going to put your arms by your side, and you're going to turn your palms outwards, and as you turn your palms outwards, you're going to just gently move your shoulder blades back to meet a little bit more in the middle. Let me show you. This quick movement gives you a super quick posture fix. Let me show you from the side. Slouching, palms out, shoulder blades to the middle. Keep your head up high as well. And not only is it improving your posture, but it's also helped toning your stomach as you stand tall. And when you stand up strong, it really helps you not only feel confident, but it makes you look confident too. And now, before I say this, I have to give you a caveat here. Please don't, for those of you that like exercise, don't crucify me. I hate exercise. I will do anything possible to make an excuse for not doing it. However, since I've reached my 40s, I've changed how I think about exercise. So perhaps in my earlier years, I'd be thinking, oh, I need to do exercise and tone up because the summer's coming and I want to wear certain items of clothing. But what I have done now is I've changed my mindset, and this mindset I really hope can help you too. So think of yourself in 10 years time, 20 years time, 30 years time, 40 years time. Think of yourself in the future, and then think about you as someone older than you are now. So I always think of myself as I'm in my 70s, if I'm lucky enough to get to my 70s. And I think to myself, okay, what would my 70-year-old self say to my 41-year-old self? It would say, Katie, please do some sort of exercise to keep me supple and to keep me strong and to keep my bones strong and to make me feel more youthful than my years. And when you think about talking to yourself in the future and what your older self would say to you now, it changes how you think about exercise. So see exercise as gifting your future self. You're not doing it to lose weight, you're not doing it to tone up, you're doing it because as you age, you need to keep that flexibility and you need to keep that muscle tone. Now, what I like to do is just 30 minutes every other day. I don't do a lot, and I do anything from a bit of yoga, and please know that I'm rubbish at yoga. I simply find a YouTube channel and put on a yoga video for half an hour and put the mat in the spare bedroom and do a bit of yoga, or I do Pilates, or I do a little bit of resistance training, anything that I feel kind of stretches me and builds up muscle. So the fourth thing that I do is, and this one makes me feel, it just makes me feel much better about myself in clothes and when I look in the mirror and I've just got my underwear on, and that is to use a self-tan. Now, I don't want to look orange, so what I like to use is, I'll show you, I use this one, and it's called For All My Eternity Gradual 10. And the reason I like this one, and I sometimes swap, but I've been using this one for the last 6 months and I absolutely love it. It's a gradual tanner, so it's more about, this actually features, the majority of the ingredients in here is to moisturise your skin. So it has almond oil, aloe vera, cocoa butter, rosehip, sunflower oil. It's also got organic ingredients in here as well. And what this does is it moisturises my skin and adds just a little bit of colour. Now, I'll use this every day in the mornings, and it's great because it doesn't leave any sticky residue. You can put it on, you don't have to worry about streaking because it's such a gradual build-up of tan. You don't get those streaks. And then when I feel like I've reached a colour that I like, I'll give it a break for a few days and then start up again, and this has given me so much confidence. Now, if you want to see or read more about this, then you can click the link below and read all about what it can do for your skin. I hope what makes me feel body confident might inspire and help you feel body confident too, and I shall see you soon in another video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!